Welcome back to the final segment of Investing and Trading Live, sponsored by Online Trading Academy. My name is Josh Lilquist, and Online Trading Academy is an academy that trains people just like you how to trade or invest. So if you do have classes for you as well. So these classes, really for any type of person. If you're young, old, whatever that old, young really means to you. If you're rich, poor, it doesn't matter because we have strategies no matter what type of accounts that you have. And the key is to use less capital, which means by using leverage in the financial markets. There's assets that allow you to do that. There's strategies to use less capital. And we discuss that a lot on the show here to introduce you to that, but we really show you in these classes that we have. We have these 2-hour classes during the week. We also have them on the weekends to introduce you to some of these concepts. So if you want to check out one of these classes, I want to invite you to this class. It's 2 hours. And we talk about the markets, how they work, how they function, the different opportunities that you may have with your accounts. You can text the word investing to the number 210-210 right now for 2 seats. That's text investing to the number 210-210 for 2 seats for this class, local at our academy here at Online Trading Academy. So in that last segment, we were talking about how to overcome that fear of managing your portfolio. As I mentioned, I was talking about when the first time I walked into Guitar Center to buy a guitar, I didn't even know what anything was called. Who knew that thing that you put on the end of your guitar is called a capo? I mean, who knew? But if you don't know, you have to ask. You have to ask for help. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do is to ask for help, to see what somebody knows and try to learn from them. Just like we were talking about at the beginning, sports. People are, we have athletes, great athletes, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Scott, Patrick Mahomes, by the way, Minnesota native. His dad played for the Minnesota Twins, Pat Mahomes, pitcher, back in the 90s.
A lot of the noise and the unimportant things out there, learn from somebody that knows what they're doing. Learn from somebody who's basically a professional at what they're doing. A lot of our instructors came from the floor of the like the Chicago Board of Options, trading options. The people that you want to learn from, and we're fortunate enough to have a large number of these people that will come into our different centers and teach our students. They love teaching. It's for them, it's a way of always making sure that they're kind of up to date on things too. But they love teaching. They take very personally the potential for their students to be successful. So, they have a goal when they come in to teach, and that is to give you enough information that's valuable information and help you to get over the fear, to understand how the markets work and what the benefits are in the different markets, we're using different assets, whether it's right for you, and then also how to make sure you have the opportunity in your favor to be successful. I mentioned before that there's a lot of strategies out there that are biased to a certain direction. So you may find somebody who has a strategy that depends on the market going up, another one who depends on the market going down. We don't have a bias as to the strategy that has one direction necessary for it to function. We want you to be able to participate in all different directions, and our instructors understand.
And a lot of people are wondering, okay, what does that mean? So there's up markets. There's strategies. Everybody knows that to profit in up markets. There's down markets, which we're seeing this whole 2022 was down big time.
Right.
There's strategies to profit as the market goes down. There has been, and there always will be. There's also strategies for sideways markets. There's ways, especially with options, to have income strategies during sideways markets. And that goes back to, I mentioned, it's a sports theme again. We kind of go down that path every single week, Al. We talk a lot about sports. But Patrick Mahomes, his dad played for the Twins, Minnesota Twins, Pat Mahomes. And he didn't just have a fastball, did he? He had a fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup. So we had more options or more tools in the tool belt, and that's what pitchers do. If you're in the big leagues, you need to have more than just a fastball. If you want to have success in the financial markets, if you want to have longevity, or to have the opportunity to build a 401k or the opportunity to have an income strategy with the markets, you need strategies for up markets, down markets, and sideways markets. And we introduce you to all these different techniques, all these concepts in the
using them. All the smart money out there are using those different assets. If you are in retirement, close to retirement, those are assets that are really going to be beneficial to you, because if you went through the 2022 period of time and you kind of had the average 401k portfolio, you were down about 25%.
Yep.
How do you get back from that? How do you rebuild that? And can you afford to let that happen again?
Yeah, we talk about all those strategies. We have an hour with you on the radio to explain kind of how 210 for 2 seats for one of our free classes. We also have this 3-day deep dive. We've had a lot of people calling into this, so congratulations. But this 3-day deep dive is only $99. Normally it's $200 for you radio listeners here today. It's only $99. This reserves you a seat and a planning meeting with one of our specialists to see what you're looking to get out of the market, how we can help you, and start building that plan moving forward. You can call 952 4410. Let me do that again. 95.
A large percentage of those people are already breaking those resolutions. So to make sure you don't fall into that broken resolution category, here's a couple of suggestions that might help. If you have a resolution, first of all, identify a why. For example, if you want to lose weight, is it just to lose weight, or maybe it's for health reasons, or maybe you want to impress somebody or fit into some clothes that no longer fit. Same thing is true in the markets. Why do you want to benefit from the market? Why do you want to participate? And then number 2, surround yourself with people who are more successful than you. If you surround yourself with people that are worse than you, you can't expect to get better.
Yep, flies hang around. You know what? And if you want to be good in the financial market, right people. 952-814-4410 for 2 seats for that 3-day deep dive. As always, same time, same place next week. Until then,